Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. We're stabilizing our gold a little bit. We still have 18 turns on our minus 15 gold, so really this should be more like 47. I still think our choice was justified. I'm going to make this a pasture for now. Later on, hopefully that'll become a seaside resort. And we've been discussing on stream whether or not we're beelining Eiffel or what we're doing in this game. I think we're beelining Eiffel. Because if I beeline Eiffel, I can actually not faith buy, but like maybe gold buy some late settlers. Like if you look at a city like this plus Eiffel and like clearing up all these marshes, that's just a bunch. That's like pure seaside resorts. You could even settle this city right over here. In fact, I'm going to pin that as something that we may want to do. Granted, this could also be a seaside resort, but then this one grabs all these tiles. I don't know that I can do it much better than that. Friendship, let's re-up that. Favorite theme, Cree Tamar. Favorite music, actually Brazil's on that list. Really like Brazil's music. It's so nice. I don't know. They're all really good, if you ask me. Hey, Themis. I'm doing well, bud. How are you? Two turns on this granary makes sense. Especially because Pingala and I want them to grow. Which plaza building for tier 1? We definitely need amenities and housing in this type of a game. Zulu, yeah, Zulu's among my favorite music. How you doing, Healthy? Good to see you, buddy. You think he's aiming for me? Because he's the one that's Grumpy Gus? I'm not too afraid of him. Yeah, this is only 4 appeal, so I really can't mine this without losing the Earth Goddess there. And I'll take the faith over the production at the moment. Okay. I know. I seriously want the Apadana so bad. It's one of my favorite wonders. I just don't trust it. How could we? Gonna prioritize the temple so I can launch my Inquisition. Speaking of money, just gonna sell what strategics we can, especially since our trade in this game is gonna be so poor. On St. Michel, yeah, that's an okay option. It's still a lot of production. Yeah, if the barbs are sitting on his Apadana, that's great, but I can't guarantee that that continues, right? So no one wanted wine. You have it, yeah. See, everyone's on the same continent, so there's just no trade to be had here. Okay. So much facial hair in this specific game. I mean, yeah, 4 out of 6. Oh boy, crossbows. That's not ideal. Good thing these aren't my troops. How long do we have on him? This becomes her problem when all my troops are dead here, so whatever. I don't really care. Yes. All right, let's send out, let's grab Diplomatic League for just a couple turns here. If I send them another envoy, what do they grab? They grab one of these tiles. They already grabbed the iron. I can wait. Maybe we'll first Suze here for era score plus vision. Where are the other continents? We finally found it. Like, it's actually pretty absurd. Yeah, everyone's capital's on the same continent. Magnus, I don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of you. I can't move you here. Definitely move you here or here, but you're also still fine here. You know what I'll do? I'm not getting a second sea resource anytime soon. So let me just tech through. So, maybe I could buy to this. Actually, that could work too. I have to buy 2 stupid tiles for it. I don't know if that's worth it. Don't care about that. Do care about this. So if we do this type of a move, we guarantee that this guy pretty much dies, which is fine. It's not mine. But we also make sure that this one can't shoot us. So I think I'm doing something like that. I will take this. It's a luxury. I think this is the better one. The double buy for the crab seems stupid to me. But double buying for a luxury makes a lot more sense. Just need one more turn. 2 more turns, actually. That's fine. We're close enough to being able to start that. And then we'll go after Mausoleum. Oh. No, I won't go after Mausoleum. This is my Mausoleum city. Thought Kristina was blue? She is. We're playing with jersey colors. Cool. So we chop here for a little bit of growth. Not much, though. Sure. All right. So Norway, I either have to get a bit of a navy going for Norway to like me. Or what? What do we do? Shores are too easy to raid. Yeah, I know it. Don't I know it? Darn you up, Adana. Why? Why must you torture me so? Oh, we can't afford it. Nice. I either did math wrong or something happened there. All right, give me my harbors. It's fine. Hey, Cyrilus, how are you? Really? Didn't die, huh?
My man.
Oh my god, 3 crossbows. Eh, boy. Again, not really my troops, so whatever. Rip.
And all I ask is a tall ship.
Nice, Rillis. Sounds good. Sounds like a good day. Yeah, without ranged units of my own, I don't know that we can actually do anything here. I just kind of want to pull back and just let her deal with those. They're so annoying. Okay, so 10 Pop City is well in the works. I could chop here for it, but I think this chop is better suited towards Petra. Forcing them to grow a lot. I know I could be running the policy card for this, but I'm just kind of hoping that Petra's available to us and that I'm not going to get beat to it. Want to switch off Diplo League. Bring that back in. I think production's still appropriate. What else could we be running here? We could be running the Barb Strength policy. That's actually not insignificant here. But I also don't really care. Like if that whole thing fails and every single one of those units die, then they just go after Indonesia and I go, oops. So I don't really need to prioritize that. I think I'd rather keep the production going. The little bit of faith is fine. The science is fine. What else could we be running here? Probably not much. Could run like the writer points, but that just seems pointless. What are the ways we could lose this game? Religion, largely speaking. We could fall behind on a space race. China could snowball. Russia could start snowballing. I think there are actually a fair amount of ways to continue to actually lose from this position, but I don't think I will. So government or Chichen Itza? Government or Chichen Itza? Ever streamed the scenarios or played them in general? Yes. We've streamed them all actually at one time or another. Greg, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Welcome on into the shop. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. Hey Foibles, how are you? What's going on, bud? Last loss to the AI last week. We lost 2 games in a row. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Spoilers. Spoilers, but yeah, we've lost 4 games in this challenge. 2 in a row. Recently. If only. Just feel like I'm going to get these Eurekas along the way. I'm going to go after the government first. Because 4 trade routes is actually hard, but the markets and things, we're actually working on it, so... Yep, that's just it, Greg. Thanks for watching over there. Appreciate it. Started an Indonesia game last night. Arabia stole your profit. Oh, no. You're punishing them for their crimes. That's great. You think you could do it a Rome stream? We played Rome a little bit last week, and they were earlier in the challenge. The Rome game's up on YouTube. We're pretty much marathoning through this, so I don't really have the luxury of sneaking in a lot of frivolous games that aren't directly related to the challenge that we're working on. Although we're starting to get ahead on videos now, finally, towards the end of the challenge. So might have options for that. And certainly when we do, we're going to do celebratory streams for the 10,000 followers on Twitch and 10,000 followers on YouTube. We're going to make that probably 2 different days. And those won't be pure challenge. Those will be some stuff. We're playing all of the different leaders on Deity in Marathon, in order, Too Dirty. So, for example... all these previous games are up on the YouTube if you want to see them, but we've played through all of these, boop, 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 and we're all the way down here. So, got a little ways to go yet, but yeah. That's what we've been doing for a while now. Russia next. Shh, don't get me distracted. You guys know how I feel about them. Sweet, she's got crossbows. Can actually help with this now. How do I feel about Russia? I mean, in game or IRL? In game, they're like one of my favorite civs. They're amazing. The Lavra is so much fun. I absolutely love playing with them. Super, super fun. Finally starting to finish some districts. That's just ridiculous. I'm getting my horse out of here. You guys, I'm out of here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So if you can't get Tundra Pantheon with Russia, is it not worth playing? No, it's plenty worth playing. There are lots of things you can do with Russia. Earth Goddess works with them. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. Free Settler's fine. But obviously Dance of the Aurora is where it's at. Thank you, Thalia. Thank you. You were the best. Keeping me honest. Inefficient chops. Yeah, if we had a apostle to convert him, that'd be amazing. Usually Russia gets a lot of deer in the Tundra. Is it worth the Camp Pantheon? I don't think the Camp Pantheon. Like, we had a game recently where the Camp Pantheon actually looked pretty good. But even then, like, you miss out on so much. Like, so the Camp Pantheon, like, it can be decent, right? A little bit of extra food, a little bit of extra production. But those are things you can do anyways really, really easily, right? With just tile improvements or, like, planning your cities properly. And so you get a bunch of stuff that you just kind of don't really need versus, like, something like adding faith to your tiles is really, really unique, right? Like, that saves me the having to build districts. Granted, we've made some here just to make it that much better, but it's not unique enough of an economy, and it's not powerful enough of those things. Even though food and production are good, it's not powerful enough on its own to really justify it, at least in my opinion. And I wanna say this. This is something that I feel like I've had to say recently. If I criticize something, or if I'm low on your civ from your home country, that's not an attack on you. I still love you. Your country's great, but sometimes their civ sucks. I can't. That's not. I'm just telling you how it is. You know, like, please don't get offended by that. That's not an indictment on you guys. As I said, growth is our main issue here in our cap. Getting to 10 pop, very, very difficult. That's why we went this instead of commercial hub. I guess I'm just going to start like spamming builders here because there's not much else. I guess I could work on settlers, but I don't want to lose the population. Again, like, that's really, really painful if we do that. You guys. I don't think I've ever had this much farmland. I can't wait to just plant trees here later. Sorry, our civ is so bad, GM. Ordos. You don't have to apologize. You definitely don't have to apologize to me. That wasn't the takeaway either. Wait a minute. Let's go that way. Okay. Command for my tier list is just ranks, ! Ranks. You're also welcome to bookmark that and, come back to it anytime you like. You can always find it here offline, too. You have pop limitation, especially for Russia. Can't have so many people working extra tiles and have people working food and production, faith in one camp tile. Russia is so good. I mean, you can have population problems with Russia, but there are ways of dealing with that. I don't often find that I have to take Feed the World as Russia. I feel like kiting the barbs to them is just aggressive, right, J-Mandu? Not passive aggressive. I'm like running down the street like Paul Revere, except with barbarians instead of Brits. Nice, Foibles. And again, when you take the Camp Pantheon, it makes like your deer tiles not harvestable, at least until super late. So it's definitely a bit of a bummer. Reggie, thank you so much for the 3 months, man. Welcome on back to the shop. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. The red icons are coming. The red icons are coming. Yeah. About 100 gifted subs out there right now, too, Daily Skirmishers. So lots of generosity and all that good stuff from the community. This is a thing that we could be building here in the capital, is our university. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's see if we can make that happen. Disclude, thank you for the brand new Prime as well. Thank you very much. Welcome into the brand new subs. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all that. These guys like aren't healing. I don't understand. They're just gonna die, which is fine. But still kind of weird. Hey Ange. First time watching live? Welcome in live. Happy to have you here. Thank you so much. How's it going? How are you liking it? Is it living up to your expectations? That's the real concern. All the time on YouTube, halfway through Ottomans. It's a good one. That is a good one, Disclude. Glad you're liking it. Thank you so much for stopping over at the live stream. I appreciate it. All right, that's all the help I can give you, Indonesia. This is your problem now. Good luck. I need to kind of secure that tile. It's one of my better Chechen tiles, right? It's a hill one, and then that's like her next expand. After this, it's probably her next expand. So River Hill, yeah. If they want a status update on those troops, oops. Getting Civ today, first time player, super excited. Any tips? Have you played any Civs before? What's up, Mita? How you doing, dude? Hey, thanks for being a top cheerer and sub gifter this month, Mita. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't remember negotiating for their troops. Do you guys remember that? I don't remember that. Six turns actually to get the 4, 5, 6 or whatever, or the not 6 gold, 4 gold. Probably worth it. Mita, thank you for the 5 more gifted subs. Speaking of that, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome in, you guys. Chaos, Hydra, Zebbles, Cry for Sucker, and Carol Baskin. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now we can take grants finally, and I will probably go right into Curator. And that's actually another good reason to get our districts here. Pretty soon they'll be able to get their next one as well, so that's good. I am going to want more builders here in a second. That's not that good at the moment. Why don't we bring in this? So we're actually passively spreading some of our religion this way. But that Inquisition's still looking pretty tempting. We're likely to need the era score. I know, Carol Baskin. such a crafty person that grabbed that right away. Does it make sense to wait on Merchant Republic to get the legacy card for Classic Republic with only one continent going on? I'll get the legacy card for Classic Republic, no? As soon as I'm done with this building. Liang in the cap? Why Liang in the cap? Cool. Friends. 6 turns, so 110 exploration. Not amazing, not bad. Recommend when I swap cards. I mean, I think I tried to talk about him, Themis. Sometimes I swap too fast and you can't read. I'm sorry. Natural philosophy, urban planning, charismatic leader, and serfdom are what we're running right now. All right, good luck, Indonesia. That's all you. It's really hard to read those cards on Twitch sometimes. Okay, cool. Didn't know that was a thing, you guys. I'm sorry. I will try to be a little bit more clear about that. Next turn, I can start this. I'm ready for the Inquisition. Let's do it. How do you check the Hall of Fame? It's from the main screen under like additional content. Yeah, seems to be working okay. How you doing, Rogan? We had definitely some snafus today. Oh, district-wise, I can't get it. I was like, why can't I do that? All right. I'm moving you. You suck there. Okay. Oh, Liang for spamming builders. Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, that makes sense. Liang here because there's not much else to produce, so you might as well, like, if you're going to spam builders anyways, put her there. Yeah, that's good logic. Rogan, thank you so much for the tier 2, man. Welcome back for 4 months. I appreciate you.
Hello, YouTube. Come over and leave your Twitch Prime sub at twitch.tv/thegamemechanic.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you, and welcome back for 4 months. I'm so happy you're here. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for the ongoing support. I like 100 gold. You don't have much. What else can I trade with? I don't want to give you horses. If you don't have horses by now, I'd rather not be staring at your Cossacks. You can have some. You can have some. All right. Cool. We have an envoy as well. Is it time to send these out? You know, I am very curious. So I would think that the natural tile expand here would actually be one of these like hills. But because the drought is going on, does that get factored in there? Because if that does get factored in there, the likely tile expansion is either this or this. Cossacks are light, Kev. Yeah, took that one. I should have bought that, actually. Because that's a seaside resort. Well, maybe not with the mine here. Eventually it could be. It's a bummer. Small mistake. Yeah, I figured it was that one or this one. But, oh well.
It is the mark of an ed.
So there's our civil service. That's part of why we went to exploration first, because like going through here would have wasted some of our culture. So we're likely to get both of these boosts while we teched up this way. So makes sense. Now we can start a university in our cap. And then we really, like, this is our decision point, because like now we can start getting our science going with education. And then we have to decide, do we want to go down here for Eiffel, which we've done a couple times recently? Or do we want to just go right up to radio? Because flight doesn't really matter for us. I think it's steel. Which means we probably want to take a look at some of these Eurekas along the way and try not to over-tech some of this stuff. Like 3 archers, for example. Like we could build those in our cap if we're not doing anything else there. Actually think that's fine. What's their bonus? They give trading posts in foreign cities provide 1 gold to your trade routes for passing through them. It's like a mini Rome bonus. Yeah, how is the Apadana still there? I swear to you, like, I just don't trust it. The second I actually place it, the AI is gonna jebate me. I don't want to be jebated.
Why does the Swedish Navy have barcodes on the sides of their ships? So that when they come back to port, they can Scandinavian.
Dad. I love it, Foibles. Thanks, man. I played D&D last night, and D&D is all about the puns, so much appreciated, dude. Thank you for the 100 bits. Very kind of you. Okay. How's the script for Bidet Revolution coming along? You know what? Not as well as you'd think. It's a little backed up. I knew that one, but it hurt anyways, Mav. Nice. Barbs. Boo yourself, Mita. Boo yourself. How dare you not support our punny lifestyles? That's offensive to me, sir. Thank you for the other bits, buddy. Appreciate you. They need housing. Couple more Inquisitors, and now I will feel pretty much safe. She has a cute little boo. I know, right? Prove the gypsum tile over here. I will. We're almost there. We're about to hit our next government. It's a pretty big break point. It's really adorable. Why is it so cute? Who did I say my biggest threat this game? Russia. Russia getting culture. Russia getting things. China. We actually have a lot of culture competition. If you look at our, like China's good at culture. Pedro's good at culture. Peter's good at culture. Guitarja's good at culture. So all of our, for what we're trying to do, we're actually, like, it's kind of brutal against these people, especially because they have a lot of great people already. And apparently, Quincy is going to win
Lunch
in
with GM
38.
is the best.
It's probably not true. Mayra, thank you so much for the 34 months. Welcome on back. Thank you so much. What's for lunch? Anything good? Turkey burger, sauteed kale, and red pepper. Ooh. Cinchi? Oh. Sorry, Themis. Thanks.
Boo.
Did she? I can't tell. Was that any different with the exclamation point? Do you think it's a better strategy to say tier 2 government for culture victory to avoid different government penalty? No, I do not. In fact, I've looked at that a lot recently. When managing that, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to like. I say no in that most of the time that's not going to make a lot of sense. If you look at it, you know, if you look right before you're in democracy and everybody else is in theocracy, maybe. But most likely, like, you're going to have some people, like, I've had games where, like, 2 people are in theocracy, 1 person's in autocracy, 1 person's in oligarchy. We're not going to have the same government there anyway, so why hurt yourself? Like, why limit your policy cards by switching there? I realize that there's an inherent tourism disadvantage by switching into democracy, but you get the advantage of running actual policy cards that increase your tourism, and so I don't think it's worth it to hold back on that. Unless you would just have somehow, like, if you somehow, like, if you're playing Khmer and you have tons of relics and you're like getting close to your victory, then sure, stay in that tier 2 government. But most likely you're not going to be in that position. Boy Legend, there's really no point in commenting on a fake civ leader's appearance, and by doing so, it makes me think you're a bad person. Why would you sit here and go, your leader's ugly? Dumb. She's powerful as hell, and no, she's not ugly. You're ugly. Your soul is ugly. It's really ridiculous. Why make that comment? Nothing upsets me more than, no, your Sith leader's ugly. Oh, that one's hot. They're cartoons, man. They're cartoons. Penalties only applied for governments 3 and 4? Yeah. Correct. All right.
Ugly McUgly face.
Mita. Dude. What did I just say? Oh, children. Please don't be assholes. All right, let's get our aqueduct here. We're getting our last thing here so that Eureka times out. Yeah, some buildings here make sense. Actually, the watermill here makes sense too. They're going to have a hard time growing as well. What is this chat? One that doesn't require people to be toxic and gross. That policy's not going to get any traction with us this game. What else do we want here? Builders make sense. I actually think the holy... 3. I don't know what we want here. Oh, merchant just opened up. Right. Thank you. I'm looking at the wrong thing anyways. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with bad behavior. Couple gold there. I'm not ready to chop out a few more walls or limes or things. So we'll keep science going. Definitely keep serfdom going. And then we get 2 wildcard slots here. Merchant Confederation's probably a good amount of gold. What I don't understand about it, Hogue, is belittling a cartoon. Like, first of all, she owes you nothing. She doesn't have to be attractive. Like, and also she's not ugly, so it just really upsets me. It's really stupid. What do you want? Literary tradition? No. I don't like these. I don't like these cards. They don't do enough. If this were here's how I would fix these policy cards. Okay, let's not be gross. Saipion, please don't be gross. Do I seriously have to like shut down stream because people can't not be gross? I don't understand. Let's not be gross. Okay, so what was I talking about? I really don't remember. Oh, the purple cards. Thank you. Yes. So the way that I would fix these is 2 great people per era, right? So you start in the classic and two seems relevant, but if once you go into like medieval and Renaissance, these start to get worse and worse and worse. But if I could run this for like 6 writer points or 6 scientist points in the medieval era, I think it'd be quite good, right? Like the problem is these don't scale, and so they're somewhat useful very early and then just are totally obsolete. Did you learn your lesson then, Boy Legend? Things that don't belong in Twitch chat. So yeah, so these are bad. I'm not a big fan of those. And then I guess just this. It's a couple culture. Trade Confederation's also a consideration here. Land Surveyor is actually quite good for us still. We're trying to expand and place optimal districts and things like that. So that's not really working out well. I think this is fine for now. All right. And we have our Inquisitors. That's very good. I guess there wasn't a lot of other religious pressure here. I assume I got rid of something. Yeah, we have 4 IKEA citizens. I'm sure we got rid of something. It's just a really big city, and so it didn't convert it back for us. All right, let's put a cut in this video. We are pretty much up on time. We don't know when the end of this era is. Going into Renaissance next. Well established, fixing our economy. Only turn 110. Again, like a sub 200 culture victory is quite impressive. I know you can probably do better with her, but probably not against this competition, and probably not just on one continent. And yeah, let's put a cut in here. If you're watching over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.